Recording is started.
Hey all, and welcome back to the Guiding Key, a HFC Kingdom Hearts marathon. Here's that bonus stream we promised y'all. We're going to be playing through the secret bosses of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix and Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And as someone rightfully pointed out in the chat, yes, Spar is the one playing. I am too cowardly to attempt these things.
Yeah, the only boss we're not going to be covering is Phantom, because the fight's is incredibly boring, not really that interesting. You could probably go do it on like a level 50 save and be perfectly fine, as long as you have level 2 stop.
Yeah, basically. So who are we tackling first, Spar?
We're going to be starting with Pt.6. A bit of an interesting story behind this one. People probably know this already. Oh, I actually need to start the fight instead of leaving Carpet alone. Pt.6 was added in the American version of KH1, just the vanilla version, not even Final Mix. He was part of a contest, and they used the winner's name for the name of the boss.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be like really awkward if he was just John Smith or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they actually used his name, or like he got to pick the name. I'm not really sure what was on about that.
Yeah. So, what's the deal with Kurt? Because I think I tried to face him once, and I could never get like any headway on him.
He starts off with this phase where you can only hit him with physical attacks. You have about a 3-second window where you can cast Arrow on yourself, and then after that, all of your magic is locked off.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to destroy these two little balls in his hand because he likes playing with balls, you know.
I see. Well, this is what happens when Spar's the streamer. We get this basic bitch entry-level commentary.
And then once you do that, you can attack his head, which is a snake because, you know, more innuendo, who cares?
It's a fucking Arabian land Spar, you know, the snake is like a motif.
And once you do that, he goes into the magic phase where you can only hit him with magic. Trying to attack him normally spawns MP orbs, which is helpful.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll just run out of magic constantly.
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say, you're at level 99 right now?
I'm at level 100, yes.
Whew! Alright guys, here's how this stream's gonna work tonight. It may be a bonus one, but the regular, you know, rules for the stream apply. If you have any questions you want to ask me or Spar, just at HellfireComms, so I can see this time. And you can ask him stuff, I'll ask him stuff on like your behalf and whatnot. And anything that like gets subbed or cheered, I'll add that to the list and we'll thank you all at the end. I am the Pokemon Master, it says. The Brady Games Guide apparently calls this the Agrabah weapon.
Huh.
Yeah.
I suppose I could see that, like, compared to, like, the Final Fantasy's Ultima weapon or whatnot. Yeah.
Mega Man of Numbers says, Spar's got dick on the brain again.
I'm surprised Nat didn't say that. I think she's probably sleeping right now, though.
Is that her alt account? Is that what's going on?
He's actually holding the orb out of bounds, and I can't hit it right there.
You motherfucker! That's some Andros tier shit. Shadow W Wape says, so, did you see how crazy Johnny went during his level 1 critical run? No, because I was too busy doing my own critical run. That was good, by the way. I'm so glad I decided to do KH2 on critical in the end. It felt like an entirely new game.
It is. You said pretty much the same thing about Proud, but I think you've done KH1 on Proud before.
No, I hadn't actually.
Really? I'm pretty sure you did Proud on the original playthrough to get the secret ending.
I absolutely did not.
Oh. Alright, well. Boss done.
Nice, good stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be as long as our usual stream. It's probably going to be about 90 minutes, 2 hours or so, because Spar has prepared heavily for this. So there's not going to be like a break. We're just going to go straight on to KH2 and whatnot.
Yeah, because I actually like to practice my games ahead of time.
Hey, what the fuck is that supposed to be?
We spent the first 10 minutes of Tony Hawk figuring out the controls. What do you think it means?
Yeah, well, I edited that out, so whatever. Pt.6 says, we'll both by sleep start after the stream or on Sunday. Sunday, I like to cap things off and start fresh.
Yeah, also, we'd only have about 2 hours for tonight because I have D&D later.
Okay.
Alright, so we got Zantetskin, which has a 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that can destroy a weaker enemy. It's the same combo finisher that Limit Form has.
I was gonna say, it's beautiful, all that damage!
Yes, I don't think it actually does that much damage in this. I don't tend to use it. I think it's just the fact that it can destroy weaker enemies. I'm not sure how much damage it has behind it. We also got Ansem reports. I don't think we're going to bother reading the Ansem reports, because that would add like 30 minutes to the stream.
Yeah, can I borrow an Ansem report? Let's see. Hello, Shunoff. Nice to see you. I am the Pokemon Master asks, will we get a bonus stream for the Birth by Sleep super bosses?
No. I enjoy having sanity.
Fair dues. Shadow W. Wape says, wait for, do you go to UH?
I assume that's directed at me, in which case, I don't know what UH is, but probably no.
Toxic Key 2013 asks, speaking of D&D, as a cleric, do you cast holy magic? The reason I ask is because of a D&D Zodiac post on Facebook.
There are things you can do to get holy magic, but you don't necessarily need to be a cleric to do so.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of nice being a Kokon for a change.
Yep. Now we're going to fight Ice Titan, another boss that was in the original KH1.
Yeah.
It's pretty annoying, I'm not going to lie. For most of the fight, you can't actually attack it.
God. Now all I can think of here is the Only Players bit, where they talk about Max Goof being a lumbosexual.
What you have to do for this is, while dodging...
Thank you for ignoring that.
I have no idea what you're talking about anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to ignore it. What you have to do for this is, while dodging his attacks, which I didn't do very well right there, is reflect the ice crystal things that he keeps firing at you, and after a while he'll get stunned, and you'll be able to attack him for a little bit.
Bad news.
Which is why this fight sucks, because it just takes a really long time to get through this.
Stalling bosses are kind of the worst, let's be honest.
Still more interesting than Phantom.
Yeah, indeed.
Also, don't use arrow magic in this fight, because if you do, the crystals will become like 4 times as large and you won't be able to block them.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mega Man of Numbers asks, what are your favourite partners in the KH games?
None. I would really prefer not having any partners whatsoever, because they get in the way more often than not.
Well, I have an answer. I would say Tron.
Tron's a good one. His limit is actually very good, despite what Biscuit might say about it in his video on limits.
Dude, it fucking destroyed those large purple fuckers blocking the Solar Sailor on critical.
Yeah, it did. It's so good. Like, supposedly its damage is really low, but it worked out really good for you.
Cobra X Tani asks, do you think you'll do Julius from Dream Drop Distance then? No. No.
Well, I wouldn't have time to set up a save for that, so it would have to be Tom doing it.
And I'm a coward, as we all know.
Well, I think you've beaten Julius before, but still.
I have, so go watch the playthrough. NTom, have you ever played a God Eater game? No. Batfox608 asks, that was the Night Mage, by the way. Since I asked during the beginning of the KH2 Guy and Key playthrough, will Tom read one of Spar's fanfics?
Please don't.
And then I picked up Ultimate Weapon, and Donald Duck was there, and Goofy was my friend.
You know that's not what they're like.
No one can prove that unless I actually read it, Spar.
Well, I mean, they could go read it. I've linked them in the chat before.
Oh, well, let's see. Do you know what they're called? I can find it.
One is called But Not Forgotten, the other is Darkness and Zero.
Not Forgotten. Is it Forgotten or... No, that's Artemis Fowl.
No. It's just called But Not Forgotten.
Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. I can't seem to find it. Is it on fanfiction.net?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
You could just search for my, like, author name. Just search for Sparanda.
Miranda, But Not Forgotten, Kingdom Hearts. Fanfiction.net. I'm going to see if I can find this, guys, because you deserve But Not Forgotten, Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Well, let me scroll back up and read the questions and whatnot. Spar and NTom says Shadow W. Wait, have you done the KH2 randomizer? No for me.
Nope.
Win Knight 112 asks secret favorite boss, or favorite secret boss even, from KH1 and KH2.
From KH1, not sure. Probably, either Sephiroth or Unknown. For KH2, it'd be Lingering Will.
Fair dues, mate, fair dues. Alright, I'm going to put a temporary hold on questions asked just while I read this, because it is about 5 chapters long. Greetings, fellow Kingdom Hearts fans. This will be my second venture into the KH territory. In reality, this will be a revision and a continuation of my Fury of a Heart story. I say revision because I plan on changing a few things and then continuing it from there. I hope we all enjoyed the ride, me included. Disclaimer, I don't own any rights to the Kingdom Hearts series or any characters within. I suppose I should be unconscious right now, what with Riku and that creepy bandage guy looming over my unmoving body. I'm out like a light, but somehow still able to hear and think. Right about now, I wish I wasn't able to. Diz, with a line through Z for some reason, Riku begins. Who was Diz? The bandage guy? He could feel Sora. Sora, that was a name I recognized all too easily. He was the bane of my existence, and the reason I do exist. Yes, I realize I'm technically and a nobody, and therefore I don't really exist, but then... Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Diz says. He has a rather deep, overpowering voice. He also sounds like a stuck-up snob, kinda like Psyx. Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly like Psyx. A nobody cannot feel anything. Then why do I? If he had met Sora, things might have turned out differently. If I had met Sora... Wait, if I'm Sora's nobody, which is probably true at this point, then why does Sora still exist? The organization told me nobodies come from people who have lost their heart. Sorry, this is way too complicated for me. Wait, who's talking to me? It sounds like her. I can't remember her name, but I know it's her. Roxas, don't be sad, the female voice says. I'm not sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever, inside him. I don't want to forget you. Riku's picking up my body now. Why hasn't he changed back to his earlier form? Is he stuck that way? Or does he think I might still attack him? As if I could. Great, now I'm starting to sound like Zigbar. Just my luck. And there's Luxord. It seems like I'm acting like the people I've been spending time around. I don't know why. Wait a minute, Riku and Diz are talking again. We're in some kind of lab with a fancy-looking computer. So this will help get Sora's memories out of him? Riku asks as Diz plucks away at the keyboard. Yes, Diz answers simply. It will prevent the organization from finding him while Naminé takes apart his and the girl's memories and puts them back into Sora. I must admit, all these setbacks with the girl were unexpected, but now we are back on track. Riku, place him in the light. Riku nods and makes to move me, but he stops a few inches short. Diz, what's this? He asks. He bends over me and picks up something from inside my coat. It looks like a diary, Riku asks. Diz turns towards us. His face, as far as I could tell, looks puzzled. That's impossible, he says almost immediately. It must be, but it can't. Riku opens the diary and reads the first entry aloud. Who am I? Why am I? All of these people say I'm part of this organization, but I don't understand what our organization is about. They said something about hearts, I think, but I just don't understand what that means. What is a heart? Why do we need them? Just a question mark for the signature, Riku explains. You don't think? I think that's exactly right, Diz interrupts. What? What is it? They're not being clear at all. That diary belongs to that girl. It should have disappeared along with her, but it's still here, and in his coat of all places. What do you think this means? Riku asks, still leaning over my body. And why is it signed with question marks for the name? I think, Diz begins, that because she was absorbed into Roxas, her reality became his. This diary belongs to her, and now it is his. Diz casts a strange look at my body. I think she originally signed her name there, but the boy can't remember her name. There was a pause. Why do they keep talking about? Or who, even? Is it her? I remember her, except her name and her face. I think Roxas does not want to remember her name, Diz finally says. Her? It would cause too much pain to remember such a thing, so he replaced the name with a question mark to prevent himself from finding the name. But how? Riku asks. You said yourself he couldn't feel anything. How could he feel pain? Diz sighs dramatically. I fear even, I have greatly underestimated this nobody. His and Kaori's are very unique cases. Their nobodies are here, Roxas and Naminé, and yet Sora and Kairi are still alive. I think because of that, both Sora and Roxas, he has, yes, Diz replies, and her too, because Roxas does. I really wish they would finish their sentences. I really don't understand any of this, with them being so insufferably vague about it. Do you think he even knew about the diary? Riku asks. I never knew. No, I do not believe so, Diz replies. There's something else here, Riku says, flipping to another page. I think you should hear it. Diz motions for him to read, even though he had mentioned earlier about staying on schedule. Day 352. Riku gave me this time. Axel told me to spend it thinking for myself. The organization is determined to erase either me or Roxas. They'll never allow us to coexist. I love Roxas and Axel. I'm sure Sykes would scoff at that, call it a tick of my artificial memories, but the time I spent on that clock tower was real. I wish the three of us could stay together just like this forever, but I have to end this. I will never forget today's sunset. Even if Roxas and Axel do, I won't forget. She loved them, did she? Diz asks haughtily. I want to strangle him right there. If she loved them so much, why did she attack them? Why did she disappear? She had to. She was less than a nobody, a puppet. Enough of this, Riku. Put him in. Even though Riku is situating my body into the machine, I take no notice. I understand what they were talking about before. That girl, she had a heart. I have a heart because of Sora. She loved me and Axel. She loved me. There is some loud noise as the computer starts whirring. Something is about to happen. Something big. I suppose I really should be able to think right now, I'm conscious and all. But then, I really shouldn't have been able to love, either. Another dream about him, I mutter as I woke up. Whenever I sleep, I pretty much always have dreams. Most of the time, they're about this guy. His name is Sora. I can't remember much else, but I always know I dream about Sora. But there are other dreams too. About a girl my height with black hair. I don't dream about her often, almost never actually. It's only been a few times, but those times I woke up with tears running down my face. That's made me remember the few times I have seen her in my dreams. A bell rings off in the distance, and I open the window right next to my bed and look out. The always setting sun is somehow bright and dull at the same time. That's why it's called Twilight Town, I suppose. Oh well, time to get dressed. I gotta meet the gang at the usual spot. Maybe, I say out loud as I run up from the sandlot, today we'll finally hit the beach. I don't really think we will. We never do. We haven't been there at all this summer, and it's almost over. Only 7 days to go, and then my summer vacation's over. Right? Shion? The end.
That's the end of Chapter 1. There were a few scene transitions there that didn't come through in the reading.
I know, but I'm not reading the rest. You guys can read it if you want to. I was much better than anything I've ever wrote myself, Spar, so don't think I was taking jest there.
Basically, it covers the, time in Twilight Town, except Roxas kind of remembers Shion, and she shows up a couple times.
Aww. Alright, now I can get back to questions. Mega Man of Numbers asks, what unconfirmed Disney World would you like to see in KH3? I am going to go, since Spar's concentrating. I would like Jungle Book.
Jungle Book would be pretty nice, yeah. I just want to say it was really tough to fight, considering I couldn't hear when he was doing Heartless Angel.
I'm sorry.
I'm surprised I made it through, actually.
Descend, Heartless Fanfic. I'll read some of the comments on this. There are 5 reviews. Interesting. It's good so far. Update soon? Update soon! Awesome story. I can't wait to see how Roxas realizes who Shion is. Update soon, please. Update quickly, please. Last review, June 19th, 2011.
Sephi is done.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. How many takes did that take you?
Just 1 this time.
Nice, mate.
By the way, full disclosure, this is on beginner difficulty.
Oh, I play on standard. I didn't know that. I am the Pokemon Master asked, did you know that Sephiroth is voiced by Lance Bass? Yes, I did.
Yeah, he's voiced by Lance Bass in this one.
It ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, I have never defeated Sephiroth or the Unknown above beginner difficulty, so I didn't feel like trying it for this. If I ever do, I'll let you guys know.
See you later, Toxic Key. Thanks for joining the stream.
And here's the one-winged angel Keyblade. It's kind of bad.
One-winged angle.
Yes.
One in angle.
It has very low strength. Not really. I mean, it's good for magic, I guess. Pretty long reach and has a high crit bonus, but like, why would you just not just use Ultima Weapon?
Killer Mudkip 1 asks, this is probably a question for me. When do you think Rebecca Sugar is going to reveal the fusion of Citizen Dewey and Jamie? Probably never. If you want a serious answer, I think the next fusion is going to be a Steven and Pearl one.
Right, I almost forgot about this segment. I didn't actually know that this cutscene was in KH1, because I usually just use the save point to leave the world after fighting Sephiroth. But if you exit the antechamber or whatever in the Colosseum after beating him, you get this scene with Cloud.
Hell yeah. I remember Liam mocking out about this. It is a pretty good scene, honestly.
Yeah, the fight's actually more chaotic than in KH2, but it's a lot shorter.
Cobra X Tani asks, do you think Nomura won't change his mind about not reusing previous Disney worlds?
I mean, I would like to see things like Agrabah come back.
Yeah, I want my floating turtle island.
I've never actually seen the visual effect when using One-Winged Angel or Diamond Dust, so I don't know what they look like.
Diamond Dust was the Keyblade you got for being Ice Titan, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you can't leave through that save point, but like, what I usually do is either just save the game and turn it off, or go back to title screen, or something.
Right.
So,
yeah, I probably should have mentioned this at the start. It may be a bit pixely on screen as you're watching, stream viewers. Spar is going to be recording it in better quality.
Oh yeah, the YouTube version is going to look really crisp.
I personally think this looks fine for like just a stream recording, but Spar has to have its quality, I suppose.
Yeah, and that was it. That was all the fight between Cloud and Sephiroth.
Didn't even get a chance to call out Mulan or anything. Alright, Spar, what's next?
Next is the unknown, and then KH1's done.
Yay! True Phantom Strider asks, are you going to fight Sephiroth in KH2 on this stream?
Yeah, and you better not blink.
Hello, Adrian. Welcome to the stream.
Because during my practice sessions, KH2 Sephi was like a minute and a half.
You know he's weak when Spar can give him a cute nickname.
Alright, even though we saw this cutscene when Tom did it, I figure it's best to leave it in.
Can you feel Sora? I attempted this during our KH1 Final Mix run, and actually got him down to about half health after a few tries, but I was just too underleveled at the time.
Yeah, you actually did pretty well. I don't even think you were using gravity, which is how you can get a lot of early hits on him.
Okay, one of those subtitles said you're huge, and I'm a little bit uncomfortable right now. Let's see. Pt.6 asks, what are your thoughts on 75% of FF15's DLC being cancelled and the director leaving Square Enix?
I mean, I think Square Enix is a bit disappointed in how 15 did. They expected it to be like a success across the board, and it's actually pretty divisive. So maybe they're just cutting their losses?
Yeah, I think the original like Versus 13 would have been more up my alley, but you know, Kingdom Hearts is basically the face of Square now. So personally, I have FF15. It's still in its shrink wrapping. I never got around to it. I'm not too fussed, but you know, it's a shame that the dude left Square and all, I mean, especially with the DLC being cancelled.
And yeah, it's pretty obvious who this guy that we're about to fight is if you've played KH2. But
yeah,
it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's Chip and Dale.
I'm gonna be doing all the bosses at max level, Copa. Just because that's how I roll.
I'm not playing FF15 Flame, not unless I get very bored.
Or someone puts it as a Patreon commission. Quick look.
But I already... those commissions pay for the game in parts, but I'm not making someone pay for a game I already own.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's the only way you would probably play it then.
I guess so, yeah. Could always stream it.
I mean, I could stream it. I definitely have it. It would just take me all day to install because I have the Steam version.
For sure. Oh, I have Darkness of the Unknown orchestrated version playing right now. How fitting.
Nice. I actually got a lot of free damage on him right there because of the counter guards.
This is a really good arena for, like, non-Maleficent boss fights.
Oh yeah. It's a terrible arena for the Maleficent fight. Speaking of Tinkerbell, Adrian, yeah, I'm summoning Tinkerbell because I don't want to die.
Yeah. Killer Mudkip 1 asks, with SU Save the Light being ported to Switch, do you think they might revisit the idea of Lapis DLC? I think that's maybe what they're waiting for, because there's a bunch of, like, unused dialogue in the game's files of Lapis, and she has, like, obviously attack-based commands and so on, so I don't know, we'll see. To say the thing got slaughtered at, like, review stage is, putting it mildly, so I don't know what's going on there.
And yeah, I was pause scumming for that, because again, I don't want to die.
Fair dues. I actually do have a game picked out for us to run after we're done with the guiding key, which will probably be like early to mid-January at this point, but that's fine, it's still before KH3 hits. So yeah, we'll discuss that with Spar, and I think we'll keep Friday a stream though.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't end up getting a job so that I can keep Friday free.
Well, I'm going to stream regardless, Spar. I'll just grab Flame as a co-com or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Force Flame to do things he doesn't enjoy because he doesn't like streaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on, let me out.
No, never. You didn't agree to it, Flame, but you also don't accept payment, so annoyingness will be my payment to you instead.
Okay. That was actually kind of scary because he wasn't letting me out.
Mate, it's the leader of the organization. You'd be weird if you weren't scared.
Alright. You going into phase 3 yet? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like he's in phase 3 yet. Phase 3 is... I mean, all the phases of this fight are honestly pretty easy, I would say. Like, the thing that's going to kill you more often than not is that lock that he's doing right now. If you, like, do pause scumming on it, it's not so bad most of the time. You can also dodge roll through it, but, like, timing.
And just while I have you all here, we've put up a special poll on Patreon to basically decide the majority of our HFC Let's Plays next year. I will link it in the chat. If you are a patron at any level, which starts at $1, you can basically vote on what playthroughs you want to see. It's not like one vote per person, you can vote for multiple playthroughs. And the top 10 of those will become playthroughs next year.
Got some interesting choices so far.
Yeah, I will read out the choices right now, actually. Let me scroll down. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Ju-On the Grudge, Cat and Mario Forever, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Omen Sight, Nier Automata, Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, Spectrobes, Sakura Wars, So Long My Love, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Tales of Symphonia, Kirby Star Allies, Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition, I keep saying Turbio for some reason, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, El Shaddai Essential of the Metatron, Dark-Sided War Mastered Edition, Wario Land The Shake Dimension, Asura's Wrath, Castlevania Rondo of Blood, and Hollow Knight. Now, if you've been following along with HFC's streaming antics, you'll know that I covered at least another hour of, like, most of these on stream in the 24-hour thank you thing. We'll basically just go back to where the quick look ended and continue from there.
Unknown done.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of save scumming because he kept hitting me with the lock.
No, Pokemon Master, I mean Wario Land the Shake Dimension. I know it's also called Shake It.
Did I say save scumming? I meant pause scumming.
He meant what he said.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, if you hit him with gravity, if you get a solid hit with gravity, he's stunned for a good while. Mm-hmm. He has to be not in the middle of an attack or, like, in his galaxy orb moving thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get some free hits with that, but it's tougher, like, after the first phase.
I got you. When you're done with KH1, just, like, go to the OS level of the PS4 and, like, start up KH2. Or yeah, just go back to like the main menu for the collection.
Well, I kind of have to, so yeah.
You know what I mean. I don't mean stop recording and split it into two videos.
Oh, okay. I didn't plan on doing that.
Good, good. Let's see. Adrian asks, do Patreon payment options not suck anymore? Well, you can check and find out. I don't know. Zero J asks, here's a question. Who do you think would come out in a fight? Xemnas's Power of Nothingness or Ryu's Power of Nothingness?
I don't know what Ryu's Power of Nothingness is, so IDK.
Yeah.
And conveniently, or rather appropriately, you get the Ansem Report 13 from that fight.
Nice.
You also get the XP necklace, which you probably can't use by this point. Because, I mean, I think you start with one on beginner mode. You start with one of the XP accessories on beginner mode already. And that's actually the second one of the XP necklaces that I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Increases experience obtained by 30% and slightly raises max AP.
Mm.
Alright, well, that's all the KH1 boss has done because fuck Phantom.
Yeah.
Onwards to the good game.
Yay, but KH1 is still good. Huzzah!
KH1's still good. I just don't enjoy it as much.
Fair dues. Yeah, you missed all the KH1 super bosses, Ice Fire Blast. Sorry about that.
Yep, I mean, it'll be up on YouTube in better quality at that, so.
Yep.
Alright, onwards to KH2 Final Mix.
Hell yeah.
We're going to start with Sephiroth because it's the fastest.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm probably going to do the data organization, and then I'm going to finish with the Lingering Will to end off on a very hype moment, I guess. Pretty hype fight.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't get a really bad pattern.
Okay, so I'm done. Now we move on to KH2 Final Mix.
KH2's bosses will be done on standard difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
How long did Lingering Will take you the first time? Asked Shadow W. Wait.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. There you go.
The first time I beat it, probably about the same as most of the other fights that I've done. The first time I ever attempted it was actually on a stream. Shortly after your run of KH2 Final Mix and the original KH-a-thon, I decided to do my own stream of the fan translation. And I attempted Lingering Will, and then not long after that is probably when I did it on the HFC stream. And I had the run where you made a highlight of Terra throwing 2 Ultima Cannon shots at me, and me getting stuck between them.
I see.
And yes, for those wondering, I am using Ultima Weapon. I'm not using Decisive Pumpkin because I don't like Decisive Pumpkin. We had this discussion last time. I just wanted to get it out there.
That's fine. That's fine. I have never beaten Lingering Will, obviously.
Show me your strength.
Between the two of us, Spar is the one with the bigger power level when it comes to super bosses. I'm not sure if we'll see the cutscenes after the Sephiroth fight.
Yeah, I can show those off.
Cool.
I'm very deliberately only doing one combo finisher because if I do 2, he ends up, like, retaliating, revenge value and all that. So I get more damage this way.
Cool.
I actually have a run of this fight on... Oh god! Oh, he almost used Heartless Angel because I got stuck in Reflect Animation.
Someone in the chat just taught me something here. While Superman in the DC animated universe may have been voiced by Tim Daly in, I think, his own series, in Justice League Static Shock and Justice League Animated, do you know who Superman was voiced by?
No.
George Newbern.
Huh.
Sephiroth in KH2, basically.
Oh, okay. Sephiroth, that was a wall. You can't do anything there. That was a wall. Also, fight done.
Hearts are power. Wow, holy shit.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty slow run, all things considered.
Wow.
As I was saying, I actually have a run of this fight on beginner mode done in less than 60 seconds.
I admit you're very skilled. cloud.
I mean, you could actually go to my YouTube channel and find that if you wanted to, real quick.
What is it? I will post it in the chat.
It's just called KH2 Sephiroth in less than 60 seconds.
No, I need your channel names.
Oh, Sparando314.
Okay, Sparando314. There you go.
That'll be something interesting for people to do while I'm traveling over to where Cloud is.
Cobra X Tony asked, what level were you when you first beat vanilla KH2 Sephiroth, and did you have ultimate weapon?
I probably used the one you get from the Goddess of Fate cup, which gives you Berserk Charge, and killed him that way, and I think I was probably in level 60s or 70s at that time.
Okay, Coke. Let's see. Reflexor asks, how do you make fighting look so easy, whereas I can't make any headway against him? I would imagine Spar practices a lot.
A absolute shit ton of time spent in this game, yes.
Yes. Good gear as well.
Good gear as well. I mean, I'll just show you my stats real quick. This isn't even the best stats that I have on my other saves that I'll be doing for the data organization and Lingering Will. I have actually, like, the soft cap for these bosses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So anything higher than 80 on strength, magic, and defense doesn't actually affect you at all.
Okay.
So that's what I have. I also have, like, ribbons, which decrease all damage by, you know, that percentage. So, like, I won't be taking any damage from Sephiroth, basically, even if he did hit me. I'm not even sure he hit me in that fight. If someone could let me know later on if I actually took any damage in that. I think I got hit by the fire once. But I'm not sure he ever actually hit me with his sword. Adrian says, fights sure are easier when you don't have to struggle with the game's mechanics. Yeah, that's part of why I say KH2 Sephiroth is a lot easier. The other reason is just that he's easier. He doesn't teleport his way. He doesn't teleport away as often. Are we going to cheese Lingering Will? No, I'm gonna fight him legit.
Hell yeah! I can't not hear Lingering Will and think of fucking KZ's meme now.
Lingering Will Turner.
Yep. Elizabeth, I've come to fucking destroy everyone. Doesn't sound anything like Orlando Bloom, I'm sorry.
That's okay, neither does Will in this game.
Oh, damn, Spar, you're saucy tonight.
Alright, Sephiroth, what do you want?
Sephiroth, what do you want?
Sorry to keep you, Sephiroth.
If anyone's wondering what that is a reference to, it's how he fucking responds to Sephiroth when he sees him in Advent Children.
I don't have a video of the first time that I faced Sephiroth Detroit, but I do have the one where I beat him in less than 60 seconds, and probably whatever I did in my original recording of KH2 that happens to be on my channel, which was recorded with a Dazzle. That's how old that playthrough is.
Just an update from Kato. He is hoping to get the new stream emoticons done for next week. He's been very busy and actually quite ill recently. Just flu season and whatnot, nothing serious. So sorry for the wait, guys. If you are subs, you will get those emoticons as soon as they are done, so don't worry.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, if you're subs, you can do this in the chat. You need to actually spell it right, Tom. Fuck it. Goddamn. Yeah, like that.
I just used the emote menu.
Fuck me.
You can't. He'll never let
Tifa, stop flashing me. I'm trying to fight Sephiroth over here.
You just need someone to surround him with light. The darkness will be there.
HFC Malfoy. Very nice, Shadow.
You can't reach.
Is that right?
We can get a why not emote, Spar. I'm sure there'll be one.
Spar?
I'll you know what I mean?
You're not used to being a COCOM, are you?
Not on stream, no.
Why am I picking up the controller like I'm going to be doing anything in the next 2 minutes?
Look out!
Still don't understand this segment, by the way.
My light.
The light doesn't
She's his light.
I just
And then he says, I don't know. And then he glows. Sephiroth
Yeah.
says stop.
stop.
And he attacks. And then Cloud glows orange. Sephiroth stops and then they both jump and disappear. I don't understand what any of it really means.
Does it really fucking matter?
No. Also, reference to Smash Brothers incoming.
Where'd they go? Do you think they made it back to their own world?
They went somewhere else.
Cloud went to fight a great battle. Reference to Smash
Yes,
Brothers.
Darkness inside.
Yes, he did.
Gone again.
What will you do now?
Guess I'll keep
Tifa
looking.
bringing fists to a 12-foot sword fight.
Don't worry. Light is
Actually, speaking of Tifa, who would be interested in seeing the 4-on-1 Final Fantasy boss fight from the Goddess of Fate Paradox Cup?
I don't know, Spar. Do you think our audience is hungry enough for that extra content?
I don't know. Does anyone want to see some hot 4-on-1 action?
I was trying to drum up support, but you had to go and make it sexual. Fuck it, you've got your car key. Whatever, I'm going home. Thank you, I am the Pokemon Master. That was not what I was angling at, but I'll write you down anyway.
Alright.
Do I do that before you start the data fights?
Yeah. I have a save file for it, just in case, so I can go do that real quick. Also, again, don't blink or you'll miss Tifa's health bar. Oh shit, I have to go this way.
Yes, you do, Spar.
Time for
This is
some,
what it's like. When you're the streamer, every mistake counts.
time for some radical skateboarding action.
Yeah. We're recording more of Tony Hawk next Wednesday, I believe.
Should be the finale.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Hades Paradox Cup. Alright, let's start at round 49. I think that's the right one. It is.
Yeah, apparently if you enter the right code on the KH2 Final Mix Select screen, you can fight Eric Sparrow as a secret boss. So I'm just trying to say random things to psych Sparrow.
Alright, well, Tifa's dead. Not as fast as I kind of wanted her to die, but there you go.
Flame says, notice how Spar didn't fall off the board. Fuck off, Flame. I suggested a why not emote to Kato and everything because of you. Now I might just ask him to stop.
Oh, Leon just decided that he wasn't going to die there. Oh. Oh, now I have to fight Omni/Cloud with 5 HP left. He has 5 HP, not me, by the way.
I see.
God. Calm the fuck down, Cloud.
Oh my god, I just saw him go supersonic. Speed.
You know what? Let's fight Hades because we can.
Yeah.
And because it's less annoying than backing out of the tournament.
You just show it off at this point.
Zantetskin does so much damage.
Spar is just making these look easy, but again, a lot of prep went into this stream.
A lot of prep and a lot of levels. Also, it's Hades. It's always easy.
Ah, fine.
Yay, we did 2 boss fights. I didn't even have to fight Hades. I just didn't want to force myself to back out, I guess. Alright, now we go do the fun fights. Luxord's probably gonna kill me 3 times.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the title screen. And I need to remember which save file to load. Probably the one that has the most time on it. Yep. Well, I mean, you're kind of getting spoiled, but I already have the gold crown in this save file. So, when I fight Terra, I'll only have the silver crown, because on that save file, bleh, on that save file, I haven't actually defeated him yet. Alright.
Yeah, I died during the Hades chase because it was on critical.
Yeah, also you can't hit Hades during that.
Exactly, why is everyone so mean to me?
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from Roxas and go around all the way up to Zaldin, and then I'm going to come back, start from Larxene, go all the way up to Zigbar, and then I'm going to fight Xemnas.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to die to Luxord, maybe Vexen. Probably not Vexen, actually. Nah, should be alright. Anyway, let's get this going. Yep, again, apologies for the coughing.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
What's the deal with the crowns? You get a crown for every special thing in Final Mix that you finish. The Mushroom 13, the Data 13, and Terra all add up to the crowns that you can get. Just gonna casually loop here. He broke out of the loop. Well, that was a nice 5 bars of damage in the first 20 seconds. Please don't whistle. That was incredibly loud.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got stuck on Roxas for a while, but again, critical. Don't rebut with like fucking data, okay?
I mean, honestly, at the time that you fought him, he was a lot more difficult than this fight. Because, I mean, just watch me.
Flavor, you do not get to complain about me whistling, Mr. Fucked Up Teeth worse than mine, who whistles all the time by accident. Yeah, that's right. I'm throwing salt, just like Roxas is throwing laser beams.
Also, I have your mic volume incredibly loud for me right now, so the whistling is just that much worse.
Okay, I'm sorry. Spar, I have a question for you, actually.
Yeah.
When you become Max Christian, are you able to fire holy lasers like this? I'm just curious.
I'll have to ask my dad.
He was like, finally, son, it's time to show you the true power of the Lord. Oh, I think I'm funny, but I'm really no.
Oh. Hey, got him.
Nice.
Well, no, the fight's not done, but
Oh.
I got his Keyblades.
It's basically done then, Spar.
Look how much damage this does. Jesus Christ.
Oh, if only I had gotten this during the critical mode run, I might have done it first time. Because I think I actually did get that, like, command, I just missed it.
Yep. Alright, so that's Roxas done. Roxas is probably the most technical fight if you don't loop him. I wasn't even looping him that well. There's like a guaranteed loop that you can do like until he actually breaks out for the next phase. And now we fight the easiest of the Data 13 because Marluxia is a joke.
Yay!
Especially at level 99. Icefire Blast says, ask the Pope, he probably has lasers.
Yeah, he does. Isn't the Pope like the final boss of fucking Devil May Cry 4? That's what I was seeing in the Two Best Friends playthrough. Like a giant mecha. It's actually awesome.
Well, I actually screwed up there.
Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Had my timing very, very wrong.
It's okay. I was talking about like other LPs and whatnot and popes. You guys might actually remember me fighting the absent silhouette version of this in the original KH farm, which no longer exists because I got rid of it for this infinitely better Kingdom Hearts Marathon.
Oh. This is not actually the best fight going on right now. I'm actually doing a lot of things wrong.
The only thing you have to do here is win.
For those that don't know, there's like a split second where he's actually vulnerable when he teleports into the middle. I don't know the timing on it though.
Just chatting emoticons with Carter and whatnot.
Yep. You mean you're not watching this epic gameplay?
I've fought this guy myself, Spar.
Did you know
Don't
that
pretend like you were always watching the screen during my gameplay.
pretty much everything other than days I was? Okay, Reflect just kind of didn't happen there.
It's called Reflect, Spar, not win everything.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Nomura was like this, so I'm gonna have to veto that. It just seems a bit patronizing.
Can you stop? Can you stop? I want to kill you. Can you...
No. I am Blue Regard Q Kazoo, and you will listen to me.
Alright, well, he's dead now.
Can't believe you killed an imaginary friend.
You know, I almost got to 69 hits left, Night Mage. I should have let him hit me 3 more times.
I can't believe Incineroar is the 69th fighter in fucking Smash Bros. Ultimate. It could have been Banjo. I'm still glad that it's like a really meme-tastic fighter. And I'm gonna main the shit out of him.
I'm gonna try to learn him, yeah. Alright, so for this fight... let's see, I need to change a couple things. I need to change to fire. And then I'm going to go out the door and come back in, because if I die, I don't want to have to do that again.
Okay. Yes, the pussy is number 69. Thank you, I am Pokemon Master.
Also the one that does a lot of grappling and flips.
Ooh, child. Good luck with Demix, aka Randolph from Recess. I got all the voice acting. I got all the voice acting trivia tonight. So Tom, what does David Cage think of the symbolism in Kingdom Hearts? It's tragic. They don't even spell everything out. There are no robots here.
Hope you guys enjoy watching me use fire magic. Because that's what this fight is.
What's with the MP regen, if I may ask?
What do you mean?
I noticed your thing going up every so often.
That's because I'm picking up MP orbs that the things drop.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, Demix is the same VA as Randall from Recess. Alright, so I got some ideas in there, very nice. I also noticed that in addition to the 5 additional slots we've gotten, because we have a very, very loyal subscriber base, We also have 2 additional ones for extra cost, which, yeah, we're gonna work on some legendary ones, I think. Maybe make them like gold or platinum.
This is not the worst thing, because I can just go into wisdom. I probably had final set to kingdom key still, didn't I? Oh well.
Yep.
Again, not the worst thing. Using wisdom form is a lot better than final for this part, because using magic as final form takes your drive gauge down really, really quick.
Alright, Spar, who's up next?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I will probably see when I get back into the cavern.
Okay.
Oh, please don't die. Okay.
Whew.
That was kind of scary. I was running out of time.
Someone mentioned having the Proud family as a super boss. That'd be amazing.
Oh, wow.
It'd be like the Yufa, Cloud, Tifa, Leon fight where they just all fight at the same time.
What's the most difficult data fight, in my opinion? Using the strats that I use, the one that's most likely to kill me is Luxord, just because he's an RNG bitch.
Yeah.
If you don't count that, probably Zaldin. Or Zigbar. Zigbar is probably going to get a lot of hits on me. Next up is Syax.
Okay. He shouldn't be too bothersome.
No, Syax is pretty simple, I gotta say. No, I don't need to bother with that. Let me go ahead and change that, because I'm going to need that eventually.
Okay.
And ultimate weapon. Oh, by the way, let me just show this off. This is the Keyblade you get for finishing the Mushroom 13. 5 strength, 7 magic, and its ability is no XP. It's kind of pointless.
Gee, I was gonna say.
Alright, Syax, what do you got for us?
Well, Rage, Moon, the usual.
Yeah, you could cheese this fight with Peter Pan because Peter will keep hitting him without increasing his revenge value. So you can just kind of get a lot of hits on him before he goes back into attacking you again.
Well, we've got a bit of the other promise right now on NTom Listens too.
Okay, so that was half of his health bar before he even attacks me.
No wonder he went berserk.
Please don't hit me. Okay. Ah, he hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh no, he hit me.
Alright. If your combo's fast enough, you can hit him again before he hits you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time. He went invincible before the explosion went out.
How dare he? I should win by doing nothing. I get to be a lot more sarky and whatnot when I'm not playing the game.
I'm not gonna get that. Nope.
I'm just looking at our, I think it's lifetime views. Let me scroll down. Yeah, total views. I mean, we've almost passed 2,500,000.
Alright. Knock him out of Berserk. Couple combos.
Wham bam, thank you man. And ma'am at the same time.
He somehow got out of the combo, but that's okay, he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold member for the data fights and Terra. your stats will soft cap at 80. Anything above
Yeah.
80 doesn't affect anything.
So I was laughing at how Sykes looked when you finished him up. That's on Twitch, Flaming Claw. Why did I call you by your full username? What's up with that?
You're really out of your element, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, next up is Lexius. This is probably not going to be a pretty fight, but I'll get it done.
He says, screaming into his cup of tea.
Sure.
Don't ever call me Thomas Flame. I'll fucking boot you from the group so fast your head will spin. And then probably invite you back in, because I obviously can't do anything on my own. Thank you, T. Terry. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. We're also back on Sunday at 8 PM GMT. So if you want to catch the start of us playing through Birth by Sleep Final Mix, there you go.
You're going to go from the Terra boss fight into the Terra story.
Yeah, basically.
Just with, like, a Saturday in between.
They're not hard. Well, I should say they're not long campaigns at all.
No.
I'm going to be playing on Proud as well, even that's not too hard. Might be a little bit tricky at the beginning, you know, baby steps and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright.
There's always a part when you're playing Proud, nice run by the way, where you're like, oh, I can't be doing with this, and then you're just like, oh, okay, I've hit the point where, like, my attack is catching up with the enemy's defense and it's fine now.
This has been a pretty good run so far. I usually do a lot worse this fight.
Terra's final boss just requires you to be patient.
Or use Thunder Surge a lot, like every other fight in the game.
Yeah. I don't actually use the surges all that much, so you may have to teach me in the ways of cheating.
Thunder Surge is just insane, the amount of damage and, you know, stuff that it has. Also, he's on 1 HP now.
Zappify him, maybe.
Oh, I should have used that. Nice! Oh, I got the epic finish.
I want to see this. I'm looking.
Sure you can!
Nice. I can't believe how totally epic that is. Oh, I'm fading away!
Thunder Surge is the balloon of Birth by Sleep? Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty good description, yeah. I actually found Data Lexius a lot easier than the Absent Silhouette version on this save file when I was unlocking them.
Uh-huh. Who would you say is the easiest data fight? Who would you say is the hardest?
Marluxia is definitely the easiest and the hardest. Again, Luxord because of the RNG, if not, probably Zaldin. Just because he can decide to do his desperation move pretty much constantly.
Okay.
Also, his final phase is really, really obnoxious with the teleporting.
Can I get a yikes in the chat, please? We don't have to, I'm just asking.
Alright. You're gonna hear tapping in this one.
That's fine.
Gotta learn those jumps.
Yeah, young Xehanort in Birth by Sleep. We're not even approaching that man. Hey, Mickey showing up 4 times in my fight against Zaldin was hype.
Oh man, Goofy being a bro and blocking that attack that I wasn't ready for.
Well, gosh, sir, if it gets me faster to my wife, I'll do anything.
Yeah, I actually found out in this last playthrough, Goofy can just randomly guard attacks if he's facing the right way.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, he's kind of a bro that way.
Yeah, the new Broly trailer was pretty good. Even the CGI, I feel like, even though it stands out, it's still fine.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it. I might watch it at some point.
I might watch it with you after if you fancy.
I'd be alright with that.
Alright.
Be a nice way to cool down.
Set up a watch together in the meantime for us.
Yeah. Be a nice way to cool down from fighting Terra, to be honest. Alright. And this is where he decides he's just going to do his DM while I'm in the corner. DM is desperation move, for those that don't know. It's just... yeah.
Right, I will post the link in our Skype. Boom. Let's see. Don't forget, guys, you can ask questions by at HellfireComms and I will read them out. Demonic Howard says, Goofy Tornado is a giant deflect box because of how his shield spins and he takes no damage during the move. Pt.6 asks, so is it ever explained on why the organization made this chamber for the data fights?
The organization didn't make the chamber.
There you go.
This is Ansem's computer.
That just raises further questions.
Especially when you question why he has the data on the fights that you did in the game.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm ignoring you, Flame.
This is the phase of the fight that's really annoying, by the way.
Yes, it is. That goes for any version, any difficulty. Let's see. High on the Pokemon Master says, Zaldin likes to slide into DMs. Very good.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good one.
Shadow W Wape asks, NTom, would you fight young Xehanort in Birth by Sleep or 3D? I don't have a choice in 3D. Mandatory boss, my dude.
Yep. Not so much in Birth by Sleep.
Aaron, you haven't said anything, so miss me with that ignoring you crap. Either you go watch a Disney movie or something. I already am. Well, that was fast. Remember that part in Aladdin where Zaldin just comes in and he's like, ah, wind, come to me. And Genie's like, I'll get him, Al, and then Zaldin just kills Genie. That was a very heartfelt moment of my childhood.
Nice. Done.
Good stuff, mate.
That was a really good fight against Zaldin for me. He actually didn't fuck me over that bad on, like, his DM and stuff.
Uh-huh. Why are we at soup? Asked Crimson Trooper.
It's a funny video. You should go watch it if you haven't.
Nice, that's how you shut down people.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so that's the first side done. Now I'm going to refill Donald and Goofy with Mega Potions, because that's the only thing they're good for.
Wow.
I literally have them set to an AI pattern where they don't attack and all they do is use weapons when I need, or use items when I need them to. That's it. Because that's all they're good for in these fights. How do you think KH3 will run on Xbox? Honestly, probably better. But like...
Is that supposed to be a trailer dropping soon?
If it's a... I don't know if it's a new one. They're just showing a trailer at an Xbox thing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like edge or not. Let's see. Not answering that. Shin, Dragon or Dragoon of Legend 99 asks, have you guys done Datademic yet? Yes, we have. Is this weekend? Okay, cool. Let's see. Tomorrow I have a quick look recording with Tanner. Sunday I have the start of Birth by Sleep with Spar. So I'll get some editing done in between then, and hopefully I should be able to catch it. Remember my attempt? The absent silhouette of Lark scene.
When you just dashed in and immediately died? Yes.
Yeah, the fight starts like, oh, come on, dead.
She's not separating, which I find weird. She's not like summoning a clone. She's just kind of spamming lightning, and it's getting on my nerves, in all honesty.
Trying to fake you out, Spar. Trying to fake you out.
There we go. Oh no, she's just doing her, like, her desperation move. Okay. Which you can guard, or avoid rather, by doing this.
Thank you, Tyler Insomnia, for becoming a $1 patron. That was not something I need to add to the list. I just felt like thanking you. I will give you your link via a thing.
Okay, so Reflect just kind of destroys her when she's got two clones out, by the way, because that was 4 health bars.
Wow.
Yeah. because when Reflect goes out, it damages both of the clones equally. So she's basically taking double damage.
Mm-hmm.
Larxene, my favorite Naruto character. Okay, so now we get to the not so fun one.
Okay.
Now we're on
Serious
Luxord.
time?
Serious time. Serious pause scumming time.
You got it.
The first to run out of time is the loser. A challenge, is it? Do you know the rules? Yeah, this is it.
Good for you, Aaron. I hope you have a nice Christmas. So much that my voice broke at the start of that.
Look closely.
Something I figured out recently from watching, like, Biscuit's videos, I think that was a misinput, by the way. I did not actually mean to do round break. I think
Sure.
Luxord only takes damage from finishers, but I'm not sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think his time gauge only goes down from finishers, but I don't know, because I saw it going down from regular attacks there.
The first to run out of patience is the loser.
That's probably gonna be me. No, I don't feel like doing your challenge. I'm already save scumming enough. Or pause scumming. I keep saying that.
But please, we can play cards, go fish, Jenga. I'm not just a card guy, I swear.
He's doing this again. Should only be like one more combo or two before he goes into DM. Yep, here he goes. Alright.
Yeah.
This is the stressful part. Well, no, actually, this is not the stressful part, but the part after this is the stressful part.
Mm-hmm.
I will try not to get salty if I lose.
I'll take that salt into myself.
Do you know the rules?
Yep, I messed up. I got the timing wrong. If you end up losing that game, though, sit still, and he'll just jump over you back and forth until your form dies. I forgot to take off form boost. I knew I was forgetting something. If you have form boost abilities equipped, the time you stay in these forms is extended. For whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hover up the castle to dodge the desperation attack. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, oh my god. He gained a lot of time and you lost a lot of time.
It doesn't matter because he does his desperation move again.
Cool. I like it so much, I'll do it again.
And, like, if you win the desperation move, he automatically goes down to 1.
Sorry, I just saw him floating up like a helicopter.
Hey, got it. Only took me 2 tries that time. That's pretty good.
We call him 2 try not NTom.
I have some lasers.
Brah.
Luxord, you're clearly helpless right now, but I'll just hop over you repeatedly.
Yay.
That was pretty good. It usually took me a lot more than 2 tries in my practice runs. Alright. And yeah, you guys probably noticed every time you beat one of the fights, you get a stat boost item. That's how I got my stats up. I just farmed these fights to get the stats up to 80.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, need to change this to Blizzaga. Double check that Blizzard Boost is on. It is. Alright. Let's go fight Axel.
How many times can Axel die in one KH2 run? Let's find out. I'm out of tea, but that's fine.
I'll make it all
Oh look, it's Roxas versus Axel. I didn't realize we were restarting KH2.
Yeah.
Two. Don't know why it's say it like that. That's not how he says it. It's like two.
This is pretty much the fight. You're just watching pretty much how the whole fight's gonna go. I do a combo finish with Blizzard, fail or reflect.
That's part of the plan, guys. Don't worry about it.
Really though. Overall, I've had better runs of this fight, but we're getting it done. Nah, you can just die to reflect. Go on.
Yeah. Roxas, why are you cheating? Ah. What kind of tea was I drinking? Just basic bitch stuff from like a supermarket.
Yeah.
I'm not fussed, yeah.
You can loop Axel's AI by not actually finishing the reaction command, because every time you do that, it resets his revenge value. So you can just keep doing that over and over, and then finally complete it to get rid of the fire, because you can't actually finish the fight until the fire on the floor is gone. And now for the most annoying of the data fights, because Zexion be a bitch.
Will we be doing Professor Layton Lost Future? No plans right now. Remember, Helldragon's not part of the group anymore, so...
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to do stuff, he just will not do it, so... What is the most bullshit boss fight in KH excluding super bosses? Says Shadow W. Wait.
Not really sure. Alright. Let's get a bit more damage on him.
You see, they never cover this side of literacy, unlike Captain Planet and whatnot.
So you're forced to get captured here. There's nothing you can do about it. And I forgot to do the thing that I meant to do.
Alas.
If you use a limit here, it's much better. I don't think I have the right one equipped, though.
Apologies for not getting an answer, guys. Spar is concentrating.
Yeah, I am actually trying really hard to concentrate for this fight.
I'll answer then. Most bullshit boss fight, I think like Earthshaker on Critical was pretty annoying. Oogie Boogie on Critical is a fucking nightmare. Hey Patron of Dragons, welcome to the stream. I think Axel's actual Keyblade is better than Bond of Flame, honestly.
So, to explain real quick, when he does the, this bit here that he's throwing me into, you can count 13 times the light changes, and the last one will be the one it goes to. Because I was talking, I wasn't able to count there. And Zexion's done.
Bye.
He has the lowest health out of all the data fights because I guess he's a bookworm. And they go by stereotypes.
Bond of Flame is jank as fuck.
Yeah, I don't particularly like its design. Alright. Speaking of Bond of Flame, need to make sure it's on the up, okay.
Okay, Bat-Fox608 asks, Tom, don't lie, you know that whenever a game you want to do for a playthrough, Helldragon is the first person you ask. Yeah, that doesn't change what I said, though. Just because I asked doesn't mean he's going to say yes.
If I get this right, I want you to pay attention to Vexen's health bar.
Okay. I'm watching.
Damn it, I fucked up.
I'm still watching.
He got knocked away. Oh, he's going into DM mode. Okay. He takes
Like,
a ton of damage from fire, yeah. I should have Bond of Flame equipped on here, because I don't actually use Final Form for this. I think Wisdom is better.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't Wisdom boost magic, or is that just a placebo effect?
It boosts magic by whatever you have the... Wisdom doesn't do anything for your stats, actually. So yeah, that's just a placebo for Wisdom. Final would increase it by whatever the second Keyblade is set to. And Jesus goddamn Christ. Anti-Sword, what the fuck? And I'm caught up in this combo again.
Fire Burst would destroy this fight. Actually amazed how well Goofy is doing at surviving.
Well, that didn't go as planned, but we got it done.
Nice.
You do a lot more damage by using fire in Final Form, because you get the extra damage from the Keyblades moving around. The problem is, once again, Final Form, your form gauge goes down really, really fast when using magic. So I just prefer going for Wisdom, because it lasts longer.
I got you.
Alrighty, and now we're gonna fight Zigbar. Zigbar is pretty annoying if you, like, don't just spam Reflect on him. This is pretty much the whole fight.
This is my least favorite data fight. Why is that, Hopeful Hero? Spar, do you have any insight into why that might be?
Because it's just this the whole time.
I guess, yeah.
It's just spam Reflect until the shot gets blocked, and then... hit him.
Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't need to reload this, does he?
Nope, he sure doesn't.
What's weird is Break has the power to like stand in the air upside down and whatnot, and he got that before becoming a nobody, so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just intrinsic.
Maybe he has gravity magic. Time to dodge an attack by running in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I got clipped.
You've actually missed quite a lot. We should be finishing up within the next 30 minutes.
Assuming that shenanigans don't happen.
Yeah, I would say Break is harder than Zigbar, funnily enough. It's because your skill set is so much less in Birth by Sleep, though. Because don't forget, it was originally made for a PSP using the PSP's, like, nub constraints and whatnot.
Yeah.
No shootout, Lingering Will has not happened yet.
Nope, that's going to be the last thing on the stream. For tonight.
Yeah.
Let's finish it. I believe so. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, boy.
No, we are not going to watch the super secret ending because you're going to see it at the start of the Birth by Sleep anyway.
Yeah, you'll see Birth by Sleep. That's what the ending is.
Yeah.
It's kind of redundant to show it, honestly.
You are missing out, Hopeful Hero. Reflect is the best spell in the game. I would honestly say it's better than Magnet.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Time to fight Xemnas.
Yeah, let's do it.
See if I can get this done well. And they have capes. The capes don't honestly look that great.
Is there going to be any final drive action?
Maybe. I might use Final against Terra if I get into a bind.
Okay. Hi Axel, welcome to the stream.
I am not doing this fight well.
You not doing well and Axel coming in. What a coincidence.
There we
I'm
go.
joking, of course. Or am I?
Now I've got the thing going.
Good stuff, man.
I needed the guard timing. Oh. And now I'm being hit again. Because I don't want to be in this corner.
I'm noticing you have a bit of a weakness when it comes to blocking him out of the shield.
That's because I'm not close enough to him. If you block the
Yeah.
shield, then you're fine. You've got to be close enough to get that, though. And Sword decided to guard in the wrong direction. Sometimes he just does that. If you guard the shield, you can just counter guard and it knocks him out of his laser attack. Oh, well, I guess the fight's done now because we're doing this. This reaction command is exactly the same as in the normal fight.
I mean, they made his combo longer. You think they could have given him, like, a different animation.
Oh, right, I have fire, not thunder. I thought I had thunder equipped still. That's okay, I don't use thunder during the next phase of this anyway.
Or is the Xemnas fight just all the fights back to back?
It's this and the final Xemnas.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, having the armored Xemnas, like the first armored Xemnas, would have been neat, but I see why they didn't. Because that's just a bit too long. Also, yeah, in the PS3 version, if you go into that reaction command while in limit form, the game crashes. Some free damage with Reflect. Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't know he could do that. He just interrupted the grab move by taking Sora.
Wow.
I honestly had no idea he could do that.
Yeah, Axel, shoot me a DM, mate. You can do it on Discord if you want. Or Twitter. I'm not fussed, really.
By the way, after the stream tonight, I think Snake is planning on streaming something, so stick around for that.
Yeah, you have a lot of streams tonight, actually.
Please don't interrupt the grab move this time. I want to actually go through this.
You can't stop me from doing that. Hi Gold, welcome to the stream.
Yo,
You haven't missed the main event, which is the lingering whirl.
please let me get to the ground so I can guard.
No, I like you in the air, Sora. Roxas has happened, yeah, that was the first data fight Spar fought.
Yep. I like how when you have the lasers around you and you run along with them, they'll just run straight into Riku and hurt him. That's hilarious.
No one's streaming tomorrow, are they?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't go into limit form.
Well, Shadow asks, Spar and NTom, what would your organization weapons be? Mine would just be a... Actually, I think I'd go with a big hammer.
Probably something deceptive. Something that looks very weak but actually is very powerful.
I see.
Oh, I think I let Riku take a hit by accident.
How dare you?
Okay. You can go into limit after this attack, but I think it's cooler to have Sora and the limit closed during the cutscene. I just didn't have time when he got knocked into the HP trigger. I believe he recovers Goldstorm, but I don't think it's an auto kill if you leave him too long. That would be silly. Because, like, what if you get called away and don't pause the game, and then you just get automatically killed for it?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's the data fights done.
Yeah.
We've been on about an hour and 30 minutes. Assuming Terra goes well, this should be a lot shorter than my estimate, which was 2 hours.
Coolio. Okay, guys, I have an announcement here. This will probably be outdated by the time this video goes up on YouTube. But in addition to Snake streaming later tonight, tomorrow, Saturday the 10th at 1 PM Eastern Standard Time, Axel Ryman will be streaming on here doing a randomizer run of Majora's Mask.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So please show up and give him your support. Just say like, hi, NTom sent me, even though this is NTom's stream.
Just make sure you post some HFC Malfoys in the chat. Alright, who's ready for the big one?
I am.
Alright, just to show off what we got here. Why are my stats not maximized? Oh, that's right, they're not maximized on this save file. I maximized them for the data organization. But I didn't feel like bothering with it for this, because I'd have to go through and, like, grind stuff again.
Oh, you silly Billy.
That's why my magic is so weak against him. Oh well. Alright, let's hope for no shenanigans. I doubt it'll be 100 takes. I would not be surprised if it is more than one attempt, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it kills me one time.
You know your boy's got to put Rage Awakened on.
I mean, I could tell you when the music starts so you could sync it up.
Okay. Although it'll be out of beat anyway, given stream delay, but go ahead.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, Patriot of Dragons, I did see that comic where Chip and Dale go through the portal and, realize it's Terra, and they all kind of celebrate.
Aww.
That's cute.
And then he kills them. Xehanort.
Every time Lingering Will is speaking here, there's kind of a metallic echo rather than a voiceover.
Love that effect.
It's so neat. It's disconcerting, I guess.
It is. It's spooky.
Yeah, spooky is the word I was looking for, I think. Xehanort, you've gotten smaller, but you have bigger shoes.
Taking people over again, I see.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you when the music started.
God damn it, Spar.
We were in the middle of a joke, I'm sorry.
It wouldn't have synced up anyway.
Alright. So, every time you hit Lingering Will with a finishing hit of a combo, it resets his defense. You can hit him with 5 finishers before he goes into a retaliation. And usually, during the first phase, he'll do 1 attack and then you'll be able to hit him again. Sometimes, he'll even just do the Keyblade Whip thing, and then you can get an attack in on him before he does something else. No, Terra, I'm gonna try not to let you hit me with that. That attack that he is trying to use will lock me either into only attacking or only magic, and I don't want to be stuck in that.
I know the Lingering Will is just that, will that's lingering. It's the most base part of a human psyche. But you think after a while he'd realise, wait a minute, this isn't how Xehanort fought me at all. I mean, for one thing, there wasn't an anthropomorphic dog and duck there at the time. They're just Xehanorts too.
Alright, so that attack he was just using is similar to the thing that the Unknown was doing, where I had to, hit release on my command menu, or else, I just keep taking damage. But you can dodge it pretty easily in this, compared to how the Unknown was.
The Lingering Wing, yes, that's exactly what it's called, Tom. The Lingering Will theme is Rage Awakened. There is a KH2 version, there is a remastered one for KH2 Final Mix, and there is a Birth by Sleep one.
I have a version that mixes the two, actually, and it's pretty neat.
Ooh. You'll have to link me that after we watch the Brody trailer.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna get caught by that. Man, that was lucky as all fucking hell.
Wow. That was some Dead Man's Volley Extreme Edition shit.
Alright. Alright. Now we have his Desperation move.
My favourite KH3 is probably Fight to the Death or Rage Awakened.
And that's how you dodge and or block his Desperation move.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nicely done, mate. To be fair, a lot of the moves you're seeing here can be replicated in some form in Birth by Sleep. It's just like, for the bow and arrow, Aqua's the one who uses it.
Yeah. That attack, his Desperation move is meant to be R Solom, I believe.
Yeah, it looks it. Demonic Howard says, fun fact, if you use Fenrir and Minus combo, you can something the jumping finishing to infinity stun lock Terror to Death. Dude, please spell check your fix before you send them.
If you have Lingering Will and negative combo, your first attack is a finishing move. So that means you just, instantly hit him with a finisher.
Fair dues.
That's pretty much what he's trying to say. So it's a lot easier to stun lock him with that. But honestly, like, if you know about the 5 finisher thing, it's not a big deal. I didn't lock on before. Didn't lock on before the attack started, so I wasn't able to guard in the right direction. But it's okay, because you can just aerial recovery the last part and then hit him.
Uh-huh. Good stuff.
An elixir to heal up. I am getting such an amazing pattern right now. I am so happy, because my practice runs were just getting the worst patterns possible.
Oh, that sucks. Terra wasn't at this level in Birth by Sleep. I mean, he's probably had like 10 years of mental practice on top of everything.
Oh god, I got fucked by a rock.
Well, tree, door, and now rock.
And one set of combos. And Dunzo!
Very, very nice, mate.
That was the perfect pattern. To explain quickly what I mean by patterns, basically he has a few different moves that he can try to do. Whichever move he uses first kind of determines what he does throughout the rest of the fight. If he does the Keyblade glider on the first move, he'll keep using that a lot. And I think that's the worst pattern that he can get. Because later on in the fight, he'll also throw Blizzaga and Magnega at you while using the glider. And that just sucks.
I can imagine.
Alright, and that gives us the final piece needed for the Golden Crown. Even though you've already seen it, here it is.
Very nice.
Get a bit of a... See if we can get a close-up. Yeah, there we go. Looking good, Sora.
Yeah.
Just Goofy sitting there in the background. Alright, well, that's the secret bosses in KH1 Final Mix and KH2 Final Mix, minus Phantom, because fuck Phantom.
Indeed, and if we can all agree on one thing, it's that Phantom is boring. So, Spar, good job.
Yeah.
Take us offline.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been a good time. We'll see you on Sunday for the start of Birth by Sleep. Bye-bye.
Hell yeah. Bye.